Hello, Tarja. Miguel with DHML. I wanted to ask you, I understand that Jasmine, particularly Peppers, is playing drums in your album. How did that connection happen? How do you ended up on, how do you ended up in the album?
Yes. Well, Chad is a very good friend of my bass player, Kevin Chow. They have a fusion band together. It's a fusion band called Bombastic Meatballs. Awesome name for it. and Kevin already many years ago, he told me that, okay, if you have a song for Chad, please ask me. He would do it. And I'm like, Red Hot Chili Peppers drummers is gonna play on my record. And but at the moment, when I finished the songwriting, I thought of Chad for one song. This was Demons in You. And finally he ended up recording 5 songs. So he's there. In the Shadows album he was already in the brightest weapon. But great drummer, also very nice person. And that is what I'm talking about, the freedom that I have today as an artist, to be able to give songs for these brilliant musicians, considering their sound, the way of playing. It's very interesting because my music is very diverse. There is not, it's not only full blast from the beginning to the end. You need to listen the whole bunch of songs to be able to understand my world of madness that comes in here and here. So but I love that diversity. It will always be there, one way or another.
Thank you.
Tarja, what was your most embarrassing moment during the show?
Today?
No, any show.
Whoa, that's a tough one. Come on, that's a really tough one. I mean, in general, I'm very emotional. I get very emotional during the shows. If I look at the people, I get super emotional. Sometimes even burst in tears because it's just how things go. But to mention only one particular time, it's very difficult. Obviously, things like the shows that have been recorded, filmed, they are always very tense in that sense that you should not think that you need to be perfect, but it's hard not to forget the cameras around. But I am doing this kind of crazy stuff with classical music also. I'm singing with a lot of symphonic orchestras, and that's the other half of me. And there have been very tense moments also in those concerts when you need to be perfect. So you never can be, but you try to at least, and beautiful moments. Sorry.
Hello, Tarja. I'm French.
Hi.
I wanted to know if you have a project on education, especially in France, because I have a feeling that many people know your former career of the education, but for now they don't really know what you're doing right now. I discovered a lot of pleasure. But I think that in France, many people just don't know it about your new style, your new songs. I think that you have a big potential fan base in France, but not exploited for now.
Well, that's the people behind me. I have to. There's only not much I can do about it. I mean, seriously, I am doing music. I am having an international career. Time is the issue. I mean, some countries I'm doing better. Some countries there is not much audience yet, but that depends, and there are cultural differences also. But depends on the time and depends on the moment and it depends on so many things in general. But to be honest, it's been for me to come here and have this opportunity to play, for example, today for such a big audience and have a really beautiful warm welcome. There is a love. there is a connection. And I'm super happy to return again in Lyon, Paris, in November. There will be shows, and always the French audience have been very passionate about music in general. About there is a connection, and that's something I don't want to lose ever. It's very real.
Hello, Tarja, again from HML. Okay, last night you played with Sharon's Invitation, the song that you guys did, Paradise. At which moment did you guys decide to make it a Hellfest, like the host festival, to premiere like the song for the first time?
It was not that long ago. We were talking, we've been trying actually to do the song already for a long time. We haven't been in the same continent even to start with, oh, where are you? I'm in Brazil. Oh, I'm in France. So difficult. It's been difficult, but it was eventually now it was possible, and so we were super happy about this opportunity. And yeah, it was just recently, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I'm super happy that it happened, and I think that people were also very excited about this. But it was the first time we didn't even line check, we didn't rehearse the song. We were just we went through the song with Sharon. We didn't go through the song, we were just talking other things. So we met on the stage. It was beautiful. Yeah.
It came out right.
Hi, Tarja. Every year you visit very many countries, for example Russia. And does it help you to be inspired for any songs? And how do you think your community of friends are different from country and from country?
My fans are different. They're different in general. Going from one country to another country, even inside Europe, people are changing. We all have our cultural differences and the ways, some manners or even the feelings and atmospheres, they are changing. And for me, it's been amazing to be able to live through all those feelings. Audiences are different, but that's the magical thing about being an artist, and to be able to feel it all, what is there. What did you ask in the beginning? Sorry. My brain is
you visit every year. You visit very many countries, yeah? And does it help you to be inspired for any new songs?
My journeys are my inspiration, for sure. The people I meet, what I see. I travel a lot, tremendously. I travel with my family. I have a 3-year-old daughter. She's here with me there in the backstage, running around. All this craziness is an inspiration at the same time. Definitely I'm writing about my life, about experiences, about things that I feel. Very personal songs. The new album is filled with personal songs. But it's beautiful to be able to express these things with music, because I know we artists, we have that opportunity to write. It's like a dark chest. You put everything there. The good things, the bad things, everything that is here, everything to the music. Many people don't have that chance. I know that. But thank God we have that chance. We feel bad about it. It's in a song. Or we feel good about it. It's also in a song. So, here. Hello. Hi.
Thank you for the show today. I love the latest internet. So I think it was the most modern you will ever get so far. Is it the direction you want to take? for the future, or is it just one thing came to with the writers going to reflect the likeness, as you said?
Yeah, but No Bitter End is a song. When I started writing this song, I said to myself, I want to do a band song that goes from the beginning until the end with the same drive without any. It's just the energy that I needed to have within that song. When it comes to guitars, bass, drums in general, on the new album I worked very hard to get really heavy sound in those in the sound that gives me the energy and kick. It's super important for me. Without forgetting the symphonic side. You will hear in the new album there are lots of progressive songs, actually very long songs, and which I also enjoy nowadays because I feel that, you know, I've been learning music since I was a little, very little. It's been a challenge for me to get rid of all those years of studies, in that sense that when I sit down write songs, I don't need to think boxed way, you know. Everything that I've learned, I try to get rid of it so in order I can be free to express myself. It's been really tough. It's been really tough to do that, but I am super grateful that finally, little by little, I started forgetting, and now I just use the knowledge that I have. You know, it's different than only doing everything in a or trying to do things in a correct way. It's good sometimes to do I don't care, and go to wilderness, go be wild. I think those things, they just make you better in what you try in general, but it's all in media. There are many people that can tell you things, how to do things. For sure, it's good to listen also, but then it's you in the end of the line, always you, taking the risks. In the middle.
Okay, I know that you tour a lot in Europe, in South America. Are there any chances to see you tour in the United States?
You don't know how many times I've tried. Many times. I hope, I do have a hope. I never lose a hope for that. I really do hope. Because I came there only with my first album, so I really do have a hope that the new album might come up. We are trying now for the beginning of next year to have it this year. So let's to be a solo artist, to answer you seriously, to be a solo artist, it's very difficult economically, to be quite frank, to get around, you know, change continents. But yeah, they're really trying on. I know I'm having a lot of support from US, and fans are waiting, patiently waiting.